Hi guys, this is page number 124. Better fan system. It might be better to specify a backward radial plate type double inlet centrifugal fan instead of a more efficient airfoil blade type one. This will render on-site repair with welding and static balancing much easier. A variable speed ID fan inlet van angle control could be better choice to fit into erosive coal-fired service. Case study: erosion of BFW pump casing flange. Two BFW pumps, 4-stage horizontal split gauge centrifugal, operate at 59 Hz and deliver 68 meter cube per hour of BFW at 5110 meter head. One is 6 years older than the other, but both are afflicted with identical problems. After 2 or 3 months of service, their capacity has dropped to as low as 45 meter cube per hour for one. Examination has revealed severe water washing at the casing flange in the HP stage area, but nowhere else. Both pumps have been repeatedly repaired, but the problem has recurred. The following conditions are applicable. Water used in Water used is DM water. Pump casing are made of iron. NPSH at the pump inlet is adequate. Please share if you know NPSH in the comment. Question: what repair or charges do you deem effective? Should the company try a new pump type or change some materials? Answer: and an excess interstage pressure differential is the likely case of the trouble. The high delta P between the stages coupled with a poor fitting gaskets gives rise to a small leak that erodes away the gasket. The resulting backflow to the previous stage erodes the casing metal. High pressure heated water flushes to steam on release of pressure, and this causes gradual erosion of the pump casing flange. The section with the highest delta P is most susceptible to this damage. Possible case. Possible cases: A. Perhaps the gasket material has been changed from the original. B. Perhaps the gasket was not installed properly. C. Perhaps the boiler feed water regulating valve is sized too small, causing a pressure backup at the pump. An oversized pump. 2. Can develop an overpressure at the final stage. We can see in the diagram high interstage delta P coupled with poorly fitted gasket initiate a small leak that erodes away the gasket and pump casing flange afterwards. We can see the erode gasket in the bottom of the diagram. Erosion of casing flange is mentioned and critical edge is also mentioned. Remedial measures. The original pump manufacturer should be called in to offer an explanation and remedy for the problem. Use is to be made of gasket slightly oversized at these corners. This makes sure that the corner is tightly fitted by the gasket. Use of high temperature sealant. Proper deaeration of BFW. The horizontal joint between casing halves should be as flat as possible. Casing gasket must be of proper thickness. When the rotor is installed, the upper casing should be torqued down to skew the casing rings slightly the eliminated slippage and cavitation. Bore for the rings should be checked for ellipticity when casing halves are bolted together with the gasket in place. Cast iron is a good material, but steel would be more appropriate in this high pressure service. That's it. We have successfully finished the third chapter, and here the fourth chapter, boiler mountings and accessories. The first question: what do you mean by boiler mountings? These are fittings primarily intended for the safety of the boiler and control of the steam generation process completely. Again, I am repeating. What do you mean by boiler mountings? These are fittings primarily intended for the safety of the boiler and control of the steam generation process completely. Question. What are they? Answer. According to the Indian Boilers Act 1923, they are pressure gauge, safety valves 2 numbers, water level indicators 2 numbers, feed check valve, steam stop valve, feasible plug, blow off cock, manholes and manholes, mud holes. What is a pressure gauge? It is a device fitted to indicate the pressure of a fluid. Question. How does it work in a steam boiler? Answer. The steam enters a hollow tube of elliptical cross section that gets circular under steam pressure. This results in a slight movement of the other end of the tube, which is attached to a rack and pinion system via rod and lever. The pinion greatly magnifies the movement and a pointer fitted to the pinion moves on a scale to indicate the pressure applied. Question. What is a valve? Answer. It is a flow control device. Note, other flow control devices are orifices, variable speed pumps. Question. What are the principal purposes of valves used in thermal and nuclear power plants? Answer. Shut off or blocking, throttling, draining and venting, relief of excess header pressure. Question. What are the basic constructional features of a valve? Answer. The valve body is a cast, forged or machined element to house valve mechanism. It must be sufficiently strong to resist internal pressure and loads from piping and actuator. It should have sufficient volume to accommodate flow and must have suitable shape for connection to piping and attachment of the actuating or operating mechanism. The closing elements is a disc, plug or ball that must fit leak tight against the valve seat, which is an orifice or diaphragms across the valve cavity. The motion of the closing element is controlled led from outside by means of either a sliding stem or rotating stem attached to the closing element. Packing is used to prevent gland leakage. Sometimes bellows seals is used for the purpose. Packing allows the stem to slide and rotate while bellows stays bellows still. Bellows seal allows only sliding. Considerable pressure is required to open and close large valves. The pressure retaining part of the valve is called bonnet, which guides the stem and contains the component of stem sealing. It may also provide the opening to the body cavity for assembly of internal parts. The bonnet may also be used and attach the actuator to the valve body. Question. How are valves attached to the piping? Answer. Valves with pipe threads are screwed into the position. Valves equipped with flanges are bolted in position. Valves are also welded into position. HP boilers. Question. What is a gate valve and how does it work? Answer. It consists of a gate disc that can be raised or lowered into a passageway which is straight through opening in the body. The gate is at right angles to the flow and moves up and down in between slots, valve seats, that hold it in the correct vertical positions. The method of achieving tight leak-proof seating varies. The one-piece gate is usually wedge-shaped and it tightens against the two facing slanting seats when forced down to a shut-off position. The gate wall with parallel seats and the two pieces disc sliding down between them is more versatile. The downstream half seats tightly by upstream pressure. A spring between the halves keeps the valve closed when pressure is low or off. In the gate wall, the diaphragm is vertically non-existent because the seat bores so large. The bonnet closure is by a high pressure seal that becomes tighter the higher the internal pressure. That's it. We can see the further question in further video. Thank you.